Vince, what do you get when you combine Italian food, great company, and a very important cause?
That sounds like my ideal Sunday.
Correct. And on Sunday, 30th of August, Live and Podcast is hosting our Italian-styled brunch at Cafe de Roma Prospect.
And from 11 till 2, you will be greeted with a free drink, a coffee, and all the Italian food that you can eat.
Plus raffle tickets, silent auctions, a wine wall, and many other ways that you can help donate.
Bring your family, bring your friends, and come and join us at the table.
But most importantly, we are all coming together to raise vital funds for cancer research through the Hospital Research Foundation Group.
And we'll see you at Cafe de Roma, Prospect Road.
Tickets are limited, so make sure you follow Live and Podcast on socials. Go to the link in our bio to get yours. Let our family take care of yours.
Am I living? Oh, what a funny thing to say.
Everybody's got your coffees?
We've all got our coffee, we're ready.
Salute.
Maybe after this we'll need scotch.
Salute.
But let's
Wow.
start with
Sini
coffee.
ya.
Beautiful. Oh my God. Another wonderful episode brought to us by Cafe de Roma, Nance.
We're right
No
here,
less.
Prospect Road, where you'll be seeing a lot more of us here in the coming weeks.
Absolutely. Stay tuned for that one there. Good morning, everybody. Hi. Happy Monday.
A big buongiorno, Italian buongiorno.
Calimera.
From
Calimera,
from Cafe de
buongiorno.
Roma, and a big calimera from our special guest. There you go. She's already introduced herself.
One of our
pretty
favourites
much.
here at Live and Podcast. Would you welcome back Fatini, everybody? Psychic Fatini. We're so thrilled to see you
Thank
again.
you for having me again.
We've been trying, haven't we? We've been trying to sync up the times, but you're a busy lady.
Yeah, a
You're
little
a
bit busy.
busy lady.
And we recently posted and shared with everyone our top 5 episodes to date that people have downloaded and streamed. And I tell you, by far, sorry, number 2, 3, 4, 5, but by far, number 1, you are bing, up
Undercover
there.
Haters, your
That's
episode.
so good.
Undercover haters.
Yeah.
It just goes to show we've all got undercover haters, really.
100%.
doesn't it?
Yeah, there's a world full of them.
There's a world full of them. Like, you know, they know everything, but they don't like, they don't follow, they don't
Don't want to
whatever.
be too forward with
Yeah.
their support, you know, but that's
Yeah.
okay. That's okay. But Fatini, so great to have you back on the show today.
Thank you. Thank you for
joining
having
us.
me again.
How's it been? It's been 2.5 years.
I
Well,
can't
what was
believe
it?
that time's
February.
gone.
It was February 2024 to
Wow.
be precise.
Wow. Okay, so that time has
Look at the
flown.
look at the
Yeah.
time how it goes. It just
Yeah.
it's mind blowing.
I've got a few more grey hairs.
Oh,
I'm
you're
a little bit
fine.
more stressed out.
Yeah, but you might have a sorry. I mean, you look absolutely fine. Let me just
Oh my
tell
God,
you,
God bless you. I'll
absolutely
take it.
fine.
Not bad
But
for
can
24.
I just tell you how good you look? Amazing.
Oh, thank you.
You look absolutely amazing. Like, seriously. What a beautiful woman, seriously, inside and
Thank
out. And we are very, very lucky to call you a FOTS. A
A
FOTS.
FOT.
Not FOTS for Fatini, friend of the show.
Oh.
FOTS, friend of the
Wow.
show.
Yeah, it's another term that we like to use here, FOTS. Other people think that we're calling them you, but we're not. No.
No.
There's only one Fatini.
There's only
Let's
one
get that
real
right. Let's be
FOTS.
very, very
Right,
clear.
that's right.
She's a friend of the show. And today's topic, Fatini, considering that you're the first time you visited us, we talked about undercover haters, 2.25 years on, whatever it is, now I want to talk about how the tables have turned.
Well, they have.
Because after the episode, people started saying, I don't believe that, I don't believe that, I don't believe that. But then they started following your page or listening to the episode and seeing all the feedback from your followers
Yep.
that, you know, how many wins you've had, right? So how many wins that slowly but surely, the next time I bumped into them, Psychic Fatini, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, oh, really? Oh,
They're
isn't
into
that funny? They're
Yeah.
so into it. So the tables have turned with so many people that were sitting on the edge.
Yeah.
They were sitting on the edge and we've tipped them over.
Welcome to the party, guys. Get
Welcome.
amongst it.
Welcome.
But not just that. Like in that 2.5 years, Fatini, so many things have happened to you, to us, to
Yeah.
everybody that you've probably encountered. No doubt, no doubt. You've even been. I know that we inspired our good friend Beck Morse. You went and met Beck
Yeah.
and Gracie on
Yeah.
the In the Jeans
Yeah.
podcast for another sister show of ours. There, friends of ours. And again, I know that they were so blown away by the conversation that you had. And much
Yeah.
like I guess when we met with you a few years ago, in our initial recording, you did do a reading for each of us.
Yes.
And there were things in there that we didn't put to air. There was a lot of it that we
So
had cut
much.
out of the episode, obviously. Just
Very
for our own-
personal.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
private.
It's private.
Yeah.
Very private, but very descriptive to the point that if we didn't want people to know, you'd work it out because she was phenomenal. And can I just say, for
Yeah,
me
yeah.
personally, you said something to me that at the time, Vince and I looked at each other and went, oh, okay. Then what happened was this thing ended up happening, this encounter, and I remember ringing Vince saying she was wrong.
Yep.
Right? No, I didn't say she was wrong. I said it's not the person.
not who you thought it was gonna be.
That's
Yeah.
what we said. It's not the person that we thought. So anyway, lo and behold, 2 weeks after, it was that person. It happened.
Wow.
Everything you said. And you described the person like very, not someone that you'd think, I don't know. You described them. I don't want to even.
You don't even
divulge.
need to describe.
But
yeah.
it was spot on for Teeny. And I remember when I bumped into you after that, I think I bumped into you somewhere local or whatever, and I was telling you, and the thing I love about you, but it freaks me out, once you give a reading, you completely forget.
Yeah, I won't. How am I going to remember that?
100%.
Unless it's something that really touches my heart.
I know, but that's
or maybe
a
affects
gift.
you personally, maybe?
Yeah,
That-
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
But that's a gift that you don't carry.
No.
Well, you wouldn't be able to probably do what you do if you carried everyone's shit,
Yeah,
really.
yeah.
Because you had no recollection, yet it was so specific, so accurate, and it all came to fruition that it blew my mind. And then when I was telling you, you were like, oh.
Even
That's what
yeah.
happens. Crazy.
But even this morning, I know I was just sort of
Yeah.
talking with you before we started
Yeah.
recording, and I was
Yep.
like, "You said this," and you're like, "I don't remember what I said."
I don't.
which
No,
is
I
which
don't
makes
remember.
perfect sense,
Yeah.
you know. But even then, like, it's funny when I look at and I listen to the recordings.
Yep.
So I think when we spoke last, I was saying as well, like, I'd only ever really had maybe like 1-2 readings in my life.
Yeah.
And there was one that I had in 2012 that I recorded, and it wasn't till years later that I remember listening to this recording of that tie kick at the time and,
Yep.
and realising that everything to the detail had come to fruition.
Yep.
And then similarly, after our recording, I've gone back and listened to it, and the things that I probably didn't realise at the time were happening, the people that I was encountering, and it wasn't until I went back and listened again that I was like, oh my God, I don't remember you saying that. I don't
Yeah.
remember me
Yeah.
saying that.
Yep.
And there are so many things that have come to fruition. And again, like, I guess it's not even a question, is it, about if, is it a when? As far as like, not if this is going to happen, but when it's going to happen. And I guess, how accurate do you feel, because you said, you know, to us, it could be this, or this, but there's something around that, and it still comes to fruition. So I guess, like, my question here is, how accurate do you feel like you can be or are?
I could say things to people and it won't come out.
Yeah.
And then they can think, oh, she's shit, you know?
Totally.
You know?
That hasn't happened.
It's just a... No, it could happen, but I haven't really heard of it.
Yeah.
So, you know, they probably might hate what I tell them.
Yeah.
But I'm just telling them what I can see
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
and what I feel. So, for example, if they're in a relationship and I don't like the guy,
Yeah.
I'll say move away from him. But it takes them a while to work out
Yeah.
to move away from him
Yeah.
because they have to
Yes.
suffer.
It's one of
Yeah.
those sort of like the truth
And that's why,
sometimes, right?
yeah, because like, if you want me to say, I met this girl once here in Adelaide, and I read her, and when I started going on about the relationship, she got up from the table and left.
Because it's not what she wants to hear.
She didn't want to hear that.
That's right.
And
Ah.
I walked away with the biggest headache because she literally sat there for about 10 minutes. And when I was going on about the guy that she was interested in,
Yeah.
I said, you're not going to be with him. Someone else is going to come. She didn't like her. So she got up from the table. I thought, I'm not even going to run after her because it's not even worth it.
Yeah.
So she walked off. I was pissed off, whatever, because no one's ever done that to me before. And a few days later, she rang me and she demanded to see me again.
Demanded.
Because she was like, you know, I'll pay you triple, whatever you want. I said, it's not about the money, it's the way that you treated me.
Yes, yes,
Absolutely.
So it was a Sunday, I'll never forget that she had rung me, and it was like I take that as family day to be with
Yeah.
your family on
Yeah.
Sundays, you know. And she goes, oh, can I see you today? I said, nope. And she goes, I'll pay you triple. I said, I don't care. I said, you can give me $10,000. I still won't see you. She goes, I'm really desperate because I went out last night and I broke up with the guy I was with and I met a new guy.
Wow.
Love.
Jeepers.
Yeah, so she was out in the city here in Adelaide.
Don't waste time.
No.
Hey, look.
Next.
That's what I mean. It's not about if, it's when.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
So-
so you're not in control of that timing, but she's not wrong, guys.
Yeah, so she kept persisting, I want to see you. So I said, Tuesday at 2 o'clock. I just came up with the time because she thought Monday I would see her, which I didn't. And then she came, but she was like all ears, like leaning forward towards me and everything. And I said to her, what do you do for work? She goes, oh, I'm like the senior editor of the Advertiser. I'm like, well, that fucking explains it to me, doesn't it? What a Fruit Loop you are. She didn't like what I told her, but...
What a rag of a read.
Yeah.
No, absolutely. But it's so funny. No, it's okay. We're not on the Advertiser. Don't stress about it. Facts are facts. People don't like the truth sometimes, man.
Yeah.
But hey, and I love that because I guess like you said, she comes back and she's all ears.
Yeah.
And that's really what today is all about, isn't it?
Yeah.
These turning tables
Yeah.
of having people come around to her after seeing it, hearing it,
Yeah.
feeling it, experiencing it.
Yeah. Yeah. And honestly, our listeners, if there were any fence sitters, they have come
Oh, they've
on.
jumped. They're over.
They have absolutely jumped on board. I love how she doesn't, she puts things in print and you're meant to believe what you read in print, but yet she's not believing.
That's what I'm
What's
saying. That's what I'm
going
saying.
on.
Like, you got
But
to
you know
practice
what?
what you preach.
I love
right?
the skeptics out there. They
Yeah.
give me more strength.
100%.
Yeah.
And that's what we talked about with our undercover haters as well.
Yeah.
Like, look, someone's always
Yeah.
watching, someone's always going to be a skeptic, someone's always going to doubt you, not just you, Fitini, but anyone. Someone's
Yeah.
always going to
Yeah.
doubt you and your beliefs, your abilities. But it's what you believe, right?
Yeah.
And how you approach that. And I know for a fact the things that even we put into practice, Nance,
Yeah.
I have a very funny
yes,
memory.
we
So, Fatina, you told us in our last chat about, like, you asked me specifically as well, Vince, how do you protect yourself?
Yeah.
And I was like, I'll do meditation and I'll do
Yeah.
this and I'll do that. And you're like, no. You were like, please, Junior, listen. Protect yourself
Junior.
from, how do you protect yourself from, like, those energies and things? And I was like, what do you mean? And so you were
Yeah.
like, salt, left side, alpha oil,
Garlic.
garlic, bring it with you, don't bring it home, smash it before you
Yes,
leave.
good boy, you've listened.
Oh, we-
Bravo.
I have listened.
We say it to each other constantly. If I know he's doing something and it's
Yeah.
I'll ring him and I'll go, have you got your
Have you got
garlic?
your
Have you
garlic?
got it done? And he'll do the same.
Yeah, because I see how you MC at weddings
Yeah.
and that. So
Can I tell
there's a lot
you-
of energies there.
And I can tell you,
Yeah.
especially like there have been 2 or 3 where I have not
Yep.
had my protection with me,
Yep.
and I have come home absolutely drained,
Sick as anything.
migraine,
Yep.
sick as anything. I can feel it on the night, and I've mentioned I'm an empath, so again, you sort of read
Yeah.
that room.
Yep.
But week in, week out, I've really learnt now. Every week, it's in my
Yeah.
jacket pocket. I've got my salt, my garlic. There was one event that you and I did, Nance, that I
We
always
did a
think
gig
about.
and we knew that the energy was off.
We knew
knew,
it.
but we protected ourselves. So we went to get in the car, and I feel like I had my hand on the
You literally
car
were.
door,
We were getting in the
and we were
car.
like, "Ugh," before we get in, and we literally revealed our garlic
Our little pouches.
Yeah.
that had turned brown.
Wow.
We
Smashed
threw it
it?
on the
Yeah.
ground
And got rid of
and
it.
smashed it, and got in the car and went, "See ya."
That doesn't it? How does it make you feel when you smash it with your foot?
It's like
Yeah.
you didn't get
Finished.
us.
Yeah.
You didn't get us.
Yeah.
Like it truly has changed some of the ways that I show up
Yeah.
in my day to day, my week to week.
Yep.
And you mentioned weddings, like they're already a big emotional night.
Yeah.
But when there are people who have bad energy,
Yep.
and they do at some
Yeah.
of these weddings, guys, not
Yeah.
everyone's happy for you. Shocker.
Yeah.
Shocker. Not everyone's happy.
Yep.
It's amazing how that affects people.
Do you know, I've seen, because obviously we're on Instagram, and I see how you do that and you handle it so well.
Thanks.
So obviously they're going to be envious of that because you're confident,
Totally.
you speak well, you're happy, you can attract people, and they're going to be like, why is he so happy?
Gosh, that hurts my soul though to hear that. Like, it's a true, but that's what people are like.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, people can't genuinely be all the time. Like, he's a happy guy. He's in a good mood. He brings good energy.
Yep.
Why does it have to have that spin? I've told you time and time again.
100%.
Oh, you're always so bubbly.
Even wear your socks inside out. They don't know that you're wearing your socks inside out.
Oh, get double wet.
Yeah, or your underwear if you want.
What do you mean? What is it? What do you mean? What is
So
it?
wear your socks inside out because
Yeah.
no one can see them, and
Yeah.
it deflects off negative energy.
Oh my God, stop it. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Oh my
Yeah.
God! All my
Double
son's
Like
socks.
I do that, and I wear my underwear inside out.
Oh
So
my
I've been
white
doing
socks
that for
are gonna
years.
come back to life.
Yeah, and no one can see your socks.
So that's another form of like deflection.
Yeah, with
and
all that,
protection.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
done.
I do
That's-
that.
I'm gonna again.
And if you feel really drained as well from
Yeah.
some energy, have a bath with salt in there.
Yes.
Yeah.
You've taught
Not-
me that normal salt.
Yeah, normal salt.
Normal salt. This
Yeah.
is what I've been doing that for years.
Yeah.
Actually, I
It
remember
helps
from
you
when
a
you were in
lot.
Melbourne and
Yeah.
I was following you. I
Yep.
remember doing that, and I still do it. I'm probably due for another one. It's been a little while.
A bath.
You know, I've seen some baths where I've told them to send me the video after, and when they pull the drain and it's screaming and it's twirling around, it's unbelievable.
Wow.
I'll never forget one. One was green, like the water was green.
Green with envy.
And they had
Yes,
such a
I thought about-
headache
Yes.
because it came out of them and it
Yeah.
went in the water. They had such a headache, they had to sleep after it. This is how bad
I
it
love
was.
it. I feel like that's me after some of those
Wow.
experiences.
Yeah.
Where like, I feel ill, like I need to vomit. It's
Yeah.
almost like my body is rejecting
Yep,
what these people are
Yeah.
putting out there on me.
yeah. But you know when people are really sad, they go down to the beach for a walk,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Because
yeah,
it's
yeah,
the
yeah.
salt water.
That's right.
So in the winter, what are you going to do? You can't really go in the water, can you?
Yeah,
So that's
yeah.
why I say to go in with the salt. Because the salt is a very good form of protection. It's a natural product.
Yeah, yeah,
In a way.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so it's a very good form. So again, you know, the evil eye, wearing it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
in my eyes, it won't protect you.
Yeah.
Or a tattoo or anything. There's no energy in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah. Okay. It's
Needs
not
to have
like a living existence.
It's a
not-
man-made thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Versus salt, a natural mineral. Got it.
They've been using it for years.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was one day
Wow.
between where Nance caught me salting my front door.
Yeah.
But I had
such-
just gotten there
She had
and I
just
just-
arrived and
I
I
was
was putting salt
offended.
under
Yeah.
my mat.
I was like,
She goes, "He's salting for me." I said, "It's not for you. Trust me, it's not for you." But she was like genuinely upset about it.
I was like, oh my God, he's salting the door. I'm rocking up.
No, it wasn't for you that day. But again, like little practices like that, even like protecting
Yeah.
my home, protecting my
Yeah,
family.
so if anyone comes to your house, that you don't
100%.
like, get the handful of salt, throw out the door.
100%. That's what I do.
When they leave.
When they leave. Don't make it like noticeable.
Yeah.
But just
But I was
Yeah.
lucky enough to
like,
have
"Ting-oh, malaki smendo."
yeah, and I did talk about it 2 years ago on the episode, but I was lucky enough to have you come over for a cleanse that you're, very busy doing. And yeah, you felt all the energies I was feeling
Yeah,
already.
yeah.
You made me realise I'm not imagining what's going on here, and I had to do a few little tweaks, and the house just felt lighter.
change, total
Yeah.
change.
The house just felt lighter. But can I just say, earlier on when you were talking about this person that, left and wanted to pay you triple and this, that, the other, this is what blows my mind with you. And for those that, perhaps don't have the pleasure of knowing Fatini as personally as Vince and I do, the thing that's blown my mind with you is, yes, you do this for a living, and yes, people need to pay for a service. But this last 12 months, Fatini, you've gone through a great deal of personal shit, right? But during that time, the amount of people that have posted that you've helped them, you've helped them, like people that, might be going through something or wanting a fertility cleanse and now they're pregnant or this, that, the other. Every time I see it, I actually stop and go, this woman is going through her own shit, yet she has shown up and managed to help others come to get something that they've wanted truly, or just, if it's a job interview or this, that, the other. It's always blown my mind, but this last 12 months, Fatini, I've got to say, you are so inspirational because you keep showing up to help others. That's a testament of who you actually are. So for the people that don't know Fatini, and if there is undercover haters, shame on you. Sorry, but this woman is the real deal. And the last 12 months, what she's managed to do while she's going through her own shit is phenomenal. So I just want to
Thank you for
point that out.
appreciating me.
No,
That's really nice.
no, it's really
my heart. Thank
but
you.
every time I see something, I kind of and she's gone through this,
Yeah,
and she's still
yeah.
doing that,
Yeah.
and she's
a
gone
lot,
through
yeah, a lot of
this.
people. I don't really say it. I mean, obviously, I say it when I want to
Yeah,
say it, but
I know,
it
I
is
know.
hard. But just try and block it out and do my work like you all do your work. And for me to help, that's
But
if I
you-
feel I'm meant to be here for that reason, then
And you are.
So be it.
You are, because in your own time of grief, you could be going through that bit of I hate the world
Yep.
because I'm going through something.
I've been there. But
Yeah, I know, but you're still managing to help someone get a smile on their face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might not be going home smiling.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess it makes me think of the question. So, like, when you are in those periods for yourself,
Yep.
where you are, and as everyone does, everyone has bad days, everyone has those challenges and seasons, right?
Yeah.
When you're in those seasons, Fatini, and then you do show up for others, like you said, you get on with it.
Yeah.
Does that also recharge you in some way, or does it drain you more? Like, you know what I mean?
Well, obviously, everyone knows that my brother passed and it was very hard and I couldn't do anything
Yeah.
at the time when he got diagnosed till when he passed.
Yeah.
And then after, I just, here and there, I did work that I did. But then it just clicked to me one day that he would want me to move on with my life and
Yeah.
be happy.
Yeah.
So that's when I started up again and
Yeah.
started doing my work. So even though I block it out, because I know that I'm trying to help that person, that's how I've got to look at it as moving forward.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, if I stay
Oh gosh.
in the position like that and don't move forward, then I'm going to get depressed.
Yeah.
I'm going to go down in the hole, and who's
Yeah.
going to get me
Harder
out?
to get out, for
Oh.
sure, for
Yeah.
sure.
I've been in the hole before,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and that's another story.
Yeah, I know.
In the sense when I was younger.
Yeah.
I've said it on my page before,
Yep.
domestic violence and all that. That's
Yeah.
why I'm very passionate about it.
Yep.
But I had to bring myself out,
Yeah.
and I did.
Do you have like, you don't have to name them or whatever, but do you have like a close circle or a person that, like, who does help you? I know
I've got very, very good people around me. Obviously
Yeah.
my family
Yep.
are my number one.
Yeah.
I've got very, very good friends,
Yeah.
like on my hand.
Yeah. Yeah. That's yep.
One of the main people that make me very happy is obviously my kubaro.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yanni.
Makes me laugh, yeah, the crazy man.
Yes. Yes.
So he helped me heal a lot when I was going through that with my brother, because even though I cried a lot with him, he made me laugh and it
Yeah.
took my mind off of it.
Yeah.
Even to this day.
Yeah.
So he's probably one of my best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's one of those, almost like you could say, like you said, like he made you laugh. He brings so much joy.
Yeah.
Yanni from, we're talking about 68 Roses.
Yep.
Yeah.
But it's
No, Yanni's farm now.
Yes,
Yanni's farm
Yanni's
now, I beg your
farm.
pardon. But again, like 100%, that's his light.
Yeah.
When you see him showing up online or in person,
Yeah.
he's a light. He
Yeah.
brings that joy, that fun
Yep.
to everything he does. Like, I'm actually live vicariously through some of his
Yeah,
videos
yeah.
when he's overseas and these beautiful
Yeah,
locations.
yeah.
And I'm like,
I
oh my
know.
God, take me to the beach.
Yeah.
But like, it's lovely to hear again, like we said earlier, practicing what you preach.
Yeah.
He does what he says. You do what you say. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
I do find I've got, obviously I know you, Fatini, but I've got another good friend of mine as well. That some people, like, they're very good at helping people, but it's very hard to help them,
Yeah.
if that makes sense. I
Yeah.
have a friend that will shut off. She doesn't want to answer the phone,
Yep.
and when she's going through stuff. So it's like, how am I going to... Yeah, she's always there for me.
Yep.
So I find it really hard. It looks like I'm being a bad friend, but I find it hard to get in to be able to help. And I remember you did something for me,
Yep.
and I remember saying to you, I'm going to take you out to dinner.
Yeah.
Right? And I
Yeah.
still haven't, but I kept
That's all
saying,
right.
but I haven't forgotten.
She knows.
No, no, she actually...
No, it's fine.
No,
I'm not like that.
No, but what I'm saying is every time I'd message her, how about this time, how about this time, how
Yeah.
about this time, she would say, you don't have to take... But I didn't know how to pay back. I don't...
You don't have to. It's all
Yes,
right.
I
It's
know,
fine.
but I don't know with some people
Yeah.
how to, like...
This is you arguing with me over the $15 that you think you
Yeah.
still owe me. And I'm like, you
I said
don't
to
owe
you
me
before,
$15.
I haven't forgotten. I owe you $15 from
I'm like, what,
something that...
$15?
Yeah.
Like,
And
it's nothing.
No, but I don't forget, but I find it hard sometimes with some people. How do I help? How do I pay
Yeah.
back? How do I...
It's all right.
Just
like,
say thank you sometimes.
yeah.
Yeah, I know, but I'm that person as well that I struggle when people help me. Like I struggle,
Yeah.
like I'm grateful, but
Yeah,
I
but
struggle.
if you give, you've got to take as well. And it's not being selfish.
That's
Yeah,
something
but-
that we struggle with.
Yeah.
know, I
Yeah,
do.
I understand that as well. I'm always giving.
You are- Yeah,
Yeah.
But, it's just, even again the other day I helped a girl that her mum was in ICU and I didn't want anything for it. Because when I heard mum and in that serious,
Yeah.
what am I going to do?
Oh.
Pay up?
100%.
Look.
And that's okay too. I think there's such like a push and pull with that. There is a healthy
Yeah.
tension with giving and receiving in that sense. And it is very difficult for sometimes the people who are constantly giving, and you're one of those people in your friendship circle, in your family, Nance, as well. We know this. Like, you're a strong person for everyone else, but then sometimes, when people want to show up for you, it's not that you don't accept it, but it's hard in the same way that you're finding it hard to give back.
Yeah.
I could say, like, as one of your long-term friends, sometimes it's also hard to give back to you as well, because I'm
Yeah.
like, it's not enough. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but and I get it, and I don't know how to change that. But if someone's doing something for me or shown up while they're at my front door doing something for me or giving me something, my brain is already going into how am I going to pay back? How am I going to, how? Like it's instant. It's like I'm not even sitting in the moment of getting that, whatever I'm getting.
Okay, well, tell me about this, right? So
Yeah.
I think that's a really good point that you make. How am I going to give back? And Fatina, you can tell me if you think this is probably it's just take action. Just take action. In the sense of, like, a friend of ours was going through some grief recently, and it's one of those things like, let me know what you need. Let me know if I can do anything to say thank you, or let me know if I can do anything to help. And to me, I'm like, even just saying that, it puts a burden on that person, because then it's on them to say, I need something, or I want something, or can you make us a dinner, versus just showing up and doing the thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, just show up with a tray of lasagna, just show up with an extra coffee and say, oh, here, look. Those little actions sometimes can be all the difference. I guess my point is just take action. Instead of wondering how to do it, just do it in any way that you feel you can.
Yeah, and I've been told before, the worst thing you can say to me, I've said to her, and she goes, the worst thing you can say to me is, here if you need.
Oh, yeah, I think, yeah.
But if some people close off and don't want to answer the phone or don't want to respond to
You
a
just have to
message,
show up.
I don't want to be like, I overthink everything. So if I'm banging on the door and I'm in my brain, I'm hearing them say, I don't want to see anyone. I don't want to, I find it very, very hard.
I'm just thinking about the one example that you did do last year. There was one last year where you did show up for someone unannounced, and you were like, I'm just going to drop and run. And it wasn't a drop and run because they invited you in, remember? And they were like, I know that we've been a bit quiet. And it was such a, like, profound moment for you personally and for them to reconnect and also say, this is what we didn't know we needed.
Yeah.
And it is sometimes about breaking that wall down. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or is that too forceful? What do you think, Fatina? As far as, like, I just think
You
show
just
up.
got to, even though you give so much, you've got to take a little bit too. And don't panic.
Don't panic. That's very, very good advice.
Yeah.
Don't panic.
Yeah, I know. I just
Stay in your circle that you are.
Yeah.
You know the people that are good and
Yeah.
the ones that are
Yeah.
using you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I know, but I think, like, that's what I'm saying. You're one of those good people, and I'm like, how do I help? How do I not help, but how do I give to you?
yeah.
How? Like, do you know what I mean? What have I got? Like, what? Like, you know?
Yeah.
Like you. How do I be a good friend to you?
Good question.
Like you've been such a good friend
That's
to
all
me.
right. That's fine. Don't stress. Seriously, don't.
But I feel like that's the measure of true friendship. Like, I feel like that is a really wonderful statement, because there are some things that can only be repaid through time or the acknowledgement, or acknowledging that you're a great friend.
Yeah.
And I want to give back. I'm not sure how.
Well, the words that you said to me before was so, like, wow for me.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, but that. Yeah.
yeah. I know you meant it what you said, but that just meant so much to me. I appreciate what you said.
Well, that's
so I don't.
just-
You can take me out for dinner. That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm
still
not
taking you out.
Yeah, I understand. But
I'm
what
still
you
taking
said
you out.
means so much more to me.
Yeah.
Like, once my husband, it was my birthday, I kept going on to him about something. Oh, it's my birthday coming up, blah, 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 blah. What are you going to get me? And he, just joking.
Yeah.
And he said to me, what do you want me to get you? And I just said to him, get a card and write some words in there.
Oh, that's
but
me.
write it in Greek.
Yeah.
And he wrote the most beautiful words, and I've got that forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am 100%
Very sentimental.
Very
Yeah.
sentimental.
Yeah.
And I almost feel like, I don't know what you call this, when someone writes something nice to me or something, I feel like, I don't know, I'm puffed up like this, but I feel like I use it as like it's something tangible that I can see, that I can say, oh my gosh, look what this person, but I shouldn't have to show you, but I'm so overwhelmed with those words.
Yeah.
Hopefully it wasn't ChatGPT. Hopefully, that I'm so overwhelmed that I feel like sometimes I'll say to you, oh, look at this person wrote to me, and he's like, oh, that's nice, and I'm like, but it's like, oh my God, it's blown me away.
Yeah.
Why do I hold on?
I don't know. Some people like to be private with stuff like that. Even though you show it, It's something for you.
It
You know what I
is
mean?
something, but it's overwhelmed. I'm just
I know, but with me, I've got a very good friend that I adore so much. I just love her so much, and we're like sort of on the same level.
Yeah.
And she's been there for me, but I don't need to tell the whole world that we've
Yes.
got this friendship.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, and we see each other. I don't need to say, oh, so blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Because that thing that we've got is so special. That
That's
trust
secret
that
between
we've
you
got
two, yeah,
one with
yeah.
one another,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I
yeah,
can
yeah,
tell
yeah.
her. I look at her like a sister for me.
Yeah.
She looks at me like a sister as well, and I can say to her, "I love you,"
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I mean it as like a sister thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, so I don't need to tell the whole world that I'm friends with her.
Yeah, yeah.
So-
and I'm not doing it for that. I'm doing
I
it
know.
because I'm like abundantly overwhelmed
Yes.
with gratitude that I
Yes.
want to scream it from the rooftops. But yeah, it blows my mind still if I get something nice.
I
But
think it's
anyway.
just a lovely thing, and we should tell people around us. We should tell our friends. We should tell our family. We should tell those that we care about that we love them,
Yeah.
and we should say thank you when
Yeah.
things happen. And if they do something nice, you know,
You know people that care about
That's
you. You
right.
know people that love you.
100%.
You know, you can show it that you love someone like that. If you can't say it, then they'll show
it.
you.
Yeah.
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 You know what I mean? But some people just say, love ya. I'm like, what's that?
It's a throwaway, isn't it?
Love ya.
100% Love
Like,
ya.
fuck off. Malakia, you know?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I can't stand that.
Yep.
Yep,
Yep.
like,
Yep. Yep.
hi, lovely, how are you? It's like, here we go.
Yeah, yeah. You know what's real. You know what's not.
Yeah.
Right. You see through it, and that's the thing. I think
Exactly,
if
but I'm
everyone
sure
starts
you
paying
you
attention,
both see through
Oh,
things.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Have you, like, how about when you've got someone that you feel like your energies aren't aligning, and so really you could just let it go? But sometimes I can be a bit stubborn and I say to myself, I'm going to crack you.
I've gone the other way.
I'm gonna
Liz.
cra-
You are
No,
like that. Yeah.
I
No.
think silence is gold and
No,
it
but
kills
what
them
I'm
even more.
saying,
That's where I've
I'll
gone.
try. But I've said this to you before, right?
Yeah.
I think personally, because I can feel stuff as well, I feel like, Nancy, Timpano, you either really like me
Yeah.
or you really dislike me.
You feel
And
like there's no middle ground.
no middle ground with me. That's how I feel it straight away. It's either, I don't think there's people out there that go, oh, she's all right. You either love or you hate. I feel like
but
there's only two extremes.
I agree with you and I don't agree with you.
Okay.
In the sense of, who cares what they think of you?
No, but what I'm
True?
saying is
Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel that energy. So
I know.
sometimes when I feel like, okay, this person really, I can just feel that they don't like me.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, I'm just going to let you get to know me a little bit and then you decide.
If
So
someone,
I'll try a little bit.
Yeah.
And then after, if it's not going, I'm like, okay.
if
we're just-
someone like I know doesn't like me, then I'm going to let them know that
Yeah.
I don't like you too.
Yeah.
I'll be a bitch like that.
Whereas
Yeah.
I think what you're trying to say is like, and it's funny, I met someone just last weekend who was like that. They said,
Yeah.
you either love or hate me, and they're a
Yeah.
lot. Like, don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
their energy's a lot. I can appreciate how for an average type personality, they would see this person and be like, wow,
Yeah.
you're so loud, you're so like forward, you're
Yeah.
so... But that person said to me, they said, Vince, I'm going to tell you, I make it my mission. If someone doesn't like me or doesn't get me, they're like, I'm going to get you. We're going to be friends.
Yeah.
And you know what? They do.
Yeah.
That, when I said, how do you know this person, like, was our mutual connection? They're like, oh, it's funny, when we met, they were like, get away from me.
Yeah.
And they were like, I'm going to get you. And literally now we are the closest of friends.
Yeah.
And I think that that's also like a different type of personality
Yeah.
who maybe also thrives on that type of connection of getting people to understand
A
them
lot of
and
people
be
have their
understood.
walls up as well.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
But I think I've gone the other way, like to your point and to measure and probably to reflect what you said, Fatini,
Yeah.
in the last couple of years in particular, and I've always been like it, but I've been really applying it,
Yeah.
I'm done. Like I just, like, if you're not giving me what I'm giving back,
Yep.
or if you're not even coming with the right
Yeah.
energy or anything, I'm done. I'm just going to, like, I'm going full
You know
Scorpio
what? The
on
older you
guys.
get, the more you're going
Oh.
to realize as well.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think I've always been like, I want you to have a reason not to like me. So if I don't really,
that's a
no,
good-
but what
no,
I'm
no,
saying
that's
is,
fair.
but if I don't really know you that well,
You have
and
no
you
reason to dislike me
hate
then.
me,
Yeah.
I'm going to give this a crack.
Yeah.
Like, and then let me do something
Yeah.
to make you hate me because you have zero
You're funny.
reason. No, but
It makes
like,
sense
I need
in a roundabout
reason.
way.
No, but I need. What I'm saying is, I remember that time I was such a bitch to that person because I was in a bad mood, and then I spoke to them rudely, and now they
Yeah.
can't stand me. That's your reason, no problem.
But if there's no reason...
If there's no reason,
Yeah, totally.
I need to walk away and go, okay, I'm not her person because
Yeah.
I did that day. I can own my shit.
Yeah, 100%.
I can own my shit.
But see how you look at it, but with me, I'll think, I don't care. Move on next.
Move on next.
I
Yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
need a little bit of that
Yeah,
still.
but you got to stop thinking in your mind why, how. You're looking at you're analyzing it too much,
Yeah.
and you're making yourself have
yeah.
doubts.
Yeah.
Why should you put them before you?
Yeah, true.
That's a very good lesson.
See ya.
You know, like, so why should you? The way I look at it, if someone upsets you,
Yes.
you're feeding your energy to them, and what
Yes.
you're doing is you're up at night. You could be thinking about it. You're not sleeping.
Yeah.
So you're feeding your energy to them, and you're tired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I must say,
Yeah.
over the past...
I'm not going to sit there.
Yeah, true.
I've just let people know,
Whatever.
like you said, like, or I've had people, it's funny, I've had interactions where they've really shown me their true colours, and I've always been someone who's a believer of people being good. I
Yeah.
try really
Yeah,
hard to believe that,
same.
right? But then when they prove me wrong, and then sometimes again, I'll give you a second chance. Sometimes I'll give you a third, fourth, fifth, 12th chance. But then I go, hang on, wait a minute, what am I doing? And so it's funny, in the last couple of years, like I said, I've definitely withdrawn more so when I'm like, you know
Yeah.
what, move on. I'm sick of wasting my energy and time and doubting and feeling this way. And then they come back to me and they go, I've just noticed that you've pulled back a little
Yeah.
bit ever since we had that interaction. I
Oh
go, and I
God,
say
people
straight out,
say it
I'll
to
say
your
straight
face.
out, yes. But so do I, Fatini.
Yeah.
Like, I get along with everyone. If I don't get along with someone, or if I have a strong opinion about someone, there's a reason.
Yeah, of
like,
course.
See, but you've got a reason.
but there's a reason.
I know, but he's a very calming person too. So
That's right. So if I've got a problem with someone, or if I, there's definitely a reason there. But more so, like, I'll say it to your face. I would rather let you know there's no guessing. You know
Yeah.
where you stand with me.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
and I'd like to know where I stand too with
Yeah,
people.
true.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, of
And so when
course.
I've had people come back and like, I've just noticed you've been a little bit like distant since then.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I have been. I'm glad you noticed because of what you said or did.
Yeah.
And I feel like I don't need that anymore.
Yeah.
And that's okay too.
Yeah.
And if that affects you, or if you're feeling bad about that, that's on you.
Yeah.
Because you know you fucked up.
Yeah.
You know you said the wrong thing.
I
You
love
know
messing
you
with people's
mistreated.
heads. Like when people would go up to my family and ask how I was, whatever.
Come talk to me.
I said, give them my number, tell them to call me.
100%.
And then they're just looking at them
Yeah.
like they don't know what to do
Correct.
because
Well,
you're messing with their head like
Yeah.
that.
if you've got
Yes.
something to say, right, or if you've got a problem with me, call me about it.
Yeah.
Text me about it. Let's have a conversation. But if you don't even have my number, then you're not close enough to have a problem
Yeah.
with me. Do you know what I'm saying?
There's a couple of things over the last 2 years you know, but you'd be proud of me that I have done. See, with new people, if I get the energy that they don't like me, yes, then I'm going to chip away and give them a reason to not like me. But over the past 2 years, I have had some things that instead of always going, oh, are you all right? Have I done something? Have I done something? I have definitely learned to step back
Yeah.
and go, you know what? Not my problem. I cannot do this anymore. And I was actually going to say something else, and it's completely gone my mind about the same topic because, hello, I'm at the age I forget shit. I've completely
Menopause.
hello. Anyway, I've forgotten. We might even have to
Over the
edit
last
this
2
out.
years, that's okay. No. Over the last 2 years, you've definitely have experienced that with people in and out of your circle, and I've
Yes.
seen that
Yes.
as someone who speaks with you almost daily.
Yes.
And I see that. And there are also people that have probably, to Fatini's reading from 2 years ago,
Yeah.
that have exited your
Oh,
circle,
yes.
and that's been the best thing.
Yes.
Like you
Has.
have had a big clear out.
I have.
And you have been confronted by some personalities and situations that you're like, how the fuck did I end up here? Or how did this happen? And even when we've spoken, I've even said, like, you just got to let that naturally occur. It's going to be
Yeah.
yuck. It's going to be painful. It's going to be uncomfortable. But you're going to be better off at the end of it, I reckon.
Yeah.
And you got to remember, if you got fire and fire, it's going to
Oh,
erupt.
yeah.
Yeah. There was
So-
there was a bushfire.
That was a
There was a
Wow.
bushfire, but that's okay.
All right, well, hang on. Let's turn it up a little bit more. This is great. I'm loving all of this so much. But Fatini, I want to ask you. I don't want to ask, but I need to ask. I've had some things happen in my life in the last 2 years, right? Some things that I never expected to happen.
Yep.
Some major life updates
Yep.
between like myself, my family, my immediate family, and some of the things we're trying to do in our life.
Yep.
Now, for those of you playing along at home, 2 years ago, I had a vasectomy just after we met, actually,
Yeah.
after our last reading.
Yep.
I went and had a vasectomy. We were done. Finished. Beautiful dynamic. We love it. And here we are 2 years later, and
Sayonara.
we're like, hey,
Hello.
you know what? It'll be fun. A third kid. But there's obviously a series of things that have to happen for that to happen. So I've gone back. I've had my vasectomy reversed. People think I'm crazy. My doctor was like, you're mental. But here we are. And I think it's like one of the things that's been nagging at me, I don't doubt any of it. People go, would you do it again? I said, yeah, 1,000 times over. If truly, like, it's in God's hands at this point. If we were to be lucky enough, we are. If we don't, we're not. when Nance said, "Oh, we're going to Psychic Fatini's coming back on," I was like, "Oh my gosh, today might be my day to ask Fatini. Is there anything that you can tell me?"
I feel 100% another baby.
Oh my God, I'm going to cry.
Yeah.
God, I love that.
Yeah. And it's for a reason, right? That you went through
100%.
what you went through.
Yeah.
Because if you didn't go through that, you wouldn't get to the next stage that you're going to get to.
100%.
And because you want it so much, it's going to come.
Love. Oh, see, that's just like that.
And
is-
as we say, from my mouth to God's ears, that it comes out for you. I'm
Don't-
sure you're an amazing father and baba and all that. So if it's meant to be, it will
it's
come.
meant to be. That's right, and that's what.
And you know what? You got to say thank God I'm healthy, as you do,
100%.
and your wife is all well,
Yep.
and your kids are well. So because you want it so much, and you're going to put it out in the universe,
Yep.
I have no doubt it will come.
Wow.
And I really want it for you as well.
Thanks, Fatini.
Oh my
So-
God. I remember, Fatini was on the show 2.5 years ago, but I met you before that.
Yeah.
Known you for a while. And I think when I'd met you, we had just, and it still gets me, that's why I'm probably a little bit quiet at the minute. It still gets me because when I met Fatini, we had already, tried after having Jaden naturally to have another one. But then it got to the point that, dinosaur over here, come on, hang up the boots, Nance, like it's not going to happen. And I remember the first time I met you and we were having a bit of a chat and you said, "Oh, do you want another one?" Like as if like you were ready to go to help me have a clip.
Yeah.
But we'd already decided. And to this day, when we talk about shit like this, I'm like, damn it, why didn't I?
You have said that
How
to
old are
me,
you
yeah.
now? Can you say?
I can say, but that hurts me as well. I'm 51.
Shouldn't
Okay.
hurt you. You should
So,
celebrate it.
the oldest that I helped was 51. And she had a daughter.
I don't know.
I don't know, but she blew my mind when I found out this year that she had the kid.
Wow.
You know how I said before, like with the readings, I don't know if I said it or just say it. Some readings, when I get connected with that person, like her story, I will never forget.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I mean, I can talk about it because you all don't know. Do you want me to talk about it?
Up to you.
It's up to you.
Yeah.
but
So obviously you all don't know who she is.
Yep.
That's why I can talk about it. But she, they were trying to make a kid one night with her and her husband.
Yeah.
it's fun.
He rolled over and he had a heart attack and died. That's how I was left. My mouth was left life. So, so from that, she got the sperm from him because she rang up the lawyer, and she got pregnant after it, but it just didn't take. And I remember when she came to me and I read her, I kept going on about her husband. She said to me what had happened. I had to stop the reading. I couldn't read. She's the only one I've ever stopped reading. I cried with her because it touched my heart that much. Anyway, a year or two later, she came back to me and I did her cards and I thought, what am I going to say to her now? Like, look what she's gone through, the poor love, I said to her, you're going to meet another guy. I can see him, the grey-headed man here. She goes, I don't know if I can ever meet and love another man like I loved my husband.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I said to her, you will. And that night she went home and she went on like a dating site and she met a man. And he had grey hair.
God.
I love it.
Biggest blue eyes you could see. Right? She sent me a photo of him and I go, that's the grey-headed man. So 6 months later, they married. They went to France and they eloped.
God.
Right? So she sent me photos. She goes, I married him. I knew he was the one for me again, blah, blah, blah. I'm happy that I loved again. And then when I won't say the location, but when I was in Melbourne, I went and I met the man. And I'm looking at him thinking, there's the grey-headed man that I saw in the cards. And I was freaking out. All they needed was the kid. And then they would have been complete because she had everything that she could have ever wanted.
Yeah.
Time went by. The COVID had happened, the lockdown. I had lost touch with her. And I thought she was upset with me because I had said to her, I swear to God, in your arms, you're going to have a kid.
Mm-hmm.
And like 5 years went by. And then I get a message in January this year. And I see her name and I thought, huh? Like, because I'd saved her name.
Yeah.
And I see the message. She goes, I've got to tell you something. And I go,
Oh
what?
my God.
She goes, I want you to meet my daughter.
Chills.
And the baby was blue-eyed like her father, and this little ginjuli of a little
Oh
baby,
my God, I love it.
Italian background as well. And the joy that I had from seeing that photo with a baby in her arms
yeah.
was worth all the money in the world.
Yes. Oh my God.
Love. So
It
much
was
love.
unbelievable. Like, Her story.
Wow.
She was the only one that I had to stop reading. I couldn't read. I cried with her.
Wild.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so many things have come up.
Like, it was
today. Oh my
unreal. It was
gosh.
unreal. Like,
That's incredible.
and I said to her, "How old are you now?" She told me, and I thought, "Wow, like it happened." Even though I saw her how many years ago,
Yeah.
she didn't give up.
Wow.
It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when.
She
Yeah,
knew
I
that the
know.
baby was meant to come.
100%.
Let
Yeah.
me just put it out there that we got to the point that we decided, okay, it's not going to happen. So please don't everyone be looking at my tummy if I'm having a drink
No.
or this, that from here on. But
Again,
what I'm saying is when I met Fatini, yes, there was that regret. Damn it. Why didn't I find you and come to you at the
doesn't
time?
matter. You've
I
got
know.
your son now.
I
He's healthy.
have. He's the best.
Yeah.
Big 10-year-old boy now.
I feel as well with all my heart. I want to have the third baby that you want. Yeah.
Look, this is all sort of the personal stuff that we've really encountered over the last 2 years too. When it comes to the show, Nance,
Yes.
when we sat down with Fatini a couple of years ago,
Yep.
you were saying, Fatini, big thing's going to happen, guys, in the next 2 years.
you
Could be 2
did.
weeks,
2
2 months,
weeks.
2 years.
Yep.
And in that time, across the last 2 years, we have absolutely grown our audience exponentially across the country.
Good.
We have, we're in season 4 now,
Yeah.
which is
I
amazing.
love how you haven't given up. You're still at it. You're still at it. You're still at it. That's good.
Absolutely,
Thank
but
you.
it continues on. Like
yeah.
our platform has grown, our listeners have grown, our community has grown,
Yep.
our reach has definitely grown. We personally, as a show and a product, a podcast,
Yeah.
we've partnered with new organisations over the
Good.
last 2 years. We've raised close to $50,000 for cancer
Wow.
research over the last 2 years.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we feel like we are really on this
Yeah.
great trajectory.
That's good.
It's almost like, I haven't really said it to you even, Nance, but I do feel like this year in particular, it feels like a bit of a speed ramp. Like I feel like things are moving very quickly in
Yeah.
a direction that we've been traveling towards, right?
Yeah.
The destination is there. So I guess like what I would love to see if you can sense it out for us or how we could maybe just talk it through. What do you think is next for the podcast? Because that's something that I often think about. Like I feel like we're getting where we want to be. I'm seeing that. But I'm like, I wonder what's
You got to
next.
be persistent still,
We are
Yeah.
persistent.
and have
Yeah.
and think in your head who you want to have on the show.
Yeah.
Like if they're someone with a bigger following out there, or
But the thing
you
is,
know,
Fatini,
or keep it spicy, keep it interesting.
spicy.
Yeah.
we still feel like some days, and I know you're going to tell me off, but we do still feel like some days we are very much, yes, considered a small fish.
well,
By,
that's
by some that, yes, maybe have, again, the bigger following, blah, blah, blah. But I feel like we're small fish in terms of what maybe numbers look like. That's it. But we're not too small for people to probably mimic, copy, gain ideas from us.
yeah.
And that's what we keep seeing.
But
We
that's
keep
what you
seeing
just
a lot.
got to
Yeah.
keep being persistent. Like we all start from zero, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so when I started mine,
Yep.
if I didn't have Instagram, I wouldn't sort of really be where I am, right?
Yep.
I gave up. And I remember my cousin saying to me, God, I love her as well, don't give up on it, go back onto it. So then I gave it a go again. That's when I started to climb a bit more.
Yeah.
So you got to be in people's faces all the time. Either they're going to watch what you do or they're not.
But we feel like we are, but we feel like we are to the capacity that we are only doing it genuinely. I'm not doing it like, oh, I better go on today.
Yeah,
no.
definitely not.
No.
Like, do you know what I mean? I'd
Some people are like that.
yeah, but what I'm saying is, what advice do you give to us? Just say we want to approach an organisation, right? Just us, Vince and I, live in a
Yep.
podcast,
Yep.
right? And another podcast or whatever wants to go to the same organisation that's got a bigger following. Like, how do we battle that? How do
You
we
just got
get
to
over?
keep being in their face. Don't give up. If they if they close the door, go to the next one. That's the way I look at
Oh,
it.
and look, we have been doing this, and something you just said about 5 minutes ago is like, we're still going, and you love that about us. And
Yeah.
like our friend Burjo has said, he
Love the hustle,
appreciates
respect
the
the hustle.
hustle
Yeah.
that we do. We've always, nothing's been handed to us. We have hassled hard. Hassled, hopefully not
Both.
hassled,
Both.
for everything that has come our way. But we want more, and we need you guys to help us.
Well, that's like myself.
Yeah.
If I got knocked down, I get back up.
Yeah.
Like, and I did a house in Sweden like nearly a month ago, and I'm like, wow, how did
Yeah.
they find me?
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, and to write the way that they write with those dots in there,
Yeah.
like I had to write it with the dots and
Yeah.
because the way that they pronounce things.
yeah.
But
You can do it.
And
I
it-
did it, and it sold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sold.
Yeah. Wow.
So
And to bring
But-
it Sorry,
So,
go on.
and that's why that's the persistent.
Yeah.
Be persistent. Keep being in their phase. Don't worry about what other people are doing. You've got your setup good. You know, you promote it the way that you promote it. And like you say, people that are going to share it are the ones that care about you.
Yeah.
The others are just assholes out there.
And that's become very evident to us who our real loyal listeners, following community is. Like, it's become very evident over the past, 3.5 years.
Yeah.
So, yes, we're not going anywhere. Sorry.
Yeah, and have you got a TikTok page? You have?
It's so funny you said that 2
We
years ago.
started,
We've got one
and
sitting
then we
there, but
just-
You know what you got to do? You got to go live and just leave it there. People just love to watch real life stuff.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
just,
okay.
it's just, I don't know. It doesn't make sense. But I sit there and I watch all this. I love watching real life stuff.
It's
Okay.
so funny. TikTok
I
is just
just
one
love
space I've
it.
never been able to like.
That's one thing that helped me heal, like going through what I went through with my
Yeah,
brother.
yeah.
I watch TikTok,
Okay.
and it drives my husband nuts because like the Greeks, because I love to watch them.
Yeah.
But it is the best to me. It's the best.
Okay.
Real life.
Yeah.
Lives,
So
okay.
even like say now with your sister's shop here,
Yep.
the Italian
Yep.
restaurant,
Uh-huh.
they could be sitting there, have a stand set up like that as they're making the pizzas, and people will just watch.
people love
Wow.
that.
Yeah. They do that in Italy when they're making the
Yes,
sandwiches
yes,
and the
yes,
pizzas
yes.
and like
Yeah.
they just love that
People
stuff.
just love watching. I think that's like a human
People
behavior.
watching.
People
I
love,
love people watching.
Yeah.
other people. Like it's voyeuristic in the sense of like it's a glimpse into someone else's world, into
Yeah.
what they're doing right now. So I can appreciate that very much.
I think the TikTok,
TikTok.
yes.
You said TikTok 2 years ago, so
Yeah.
I can
And
And you
never
didn't
done.
and you didn't do it.
We didn't do it.
Can you imagine how
We started
We
and
did
stopped.
start it,
And
yeah.
We started and stopped.
But then we need to follow the advice and be persistent. That's the
I know.
key.
But,
Yeah.
but having said that, what I do love about us is like, because it didn't feel
That's right. It didn't feel right for us at the time.
at the time,
Totally.
that's what
Yeah.
we do.
all right, so what
we
you've got to
do.
do as well, both of you, is what I feel, is you've got to make a plan of what you want to achieve in 2026.
Yeah.
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 Of what sponsors you want to get.
Yeah.
Go
Oh,
out
that's
and
what we
get
did at
them.
the beginning of the year, and all of those things that like
Touch
literally
wood.
touch wood.
All right, and then now we're
we're
halfway
hitting
through the
that,
year.
yeah.
Go and do for the next half of the year.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
that sense,
Yeah.
Definitely.
like yesterday. Listen to this. I saw a video with pasticho. Do you know what that is?
Yeah.
Like that food,
Yep.
the
Yeah,
Greek,
yeah,
like
yeah.
lasagna bake.
Yeah, that's what I thought
And
it
I
was.
was
and I'm like,
drooling and drooling. I thought, oh my God, please someone make that for me. Because I asked my husband to make it. It's too much effort, right? My auntie rings me about 4 o'clock. She goes, come, I need you at my house. I thought something had happened to her. So I rushed down there and she's got a pasticcio ready for
Beautiful. Beautiful.
me. I'm like, oh my God, the universe heard me.
love it.
Wow.
That was me with the paninis last week.
wow.
I was like, oh my God, thank you, universe. Because I kept saying to myself all day, something's good's going to happen today. Something good's going to happen. Something. And then to me, that was something that was so good.
That's bloody tastes
I
good
love
too.
it. That's
But
Exactly.
and as well, because I appreciated it so much, and I'm not like a show pony or anything like that. Because she made such a big tapsia of it, like I gave half of it to my neighbour
Oh,
Yeah.
bless
because they're like they love my
Yeah.
husband's cooking, but I gave half of it and they just loved it.
Yeah.
Because I thought my husband was going to eat it. I didn't want it to go to waste.
Oh, yeah.
To
Share
throw it out.
Yeah, yeah.
So I gave out. She gave it
Absolutely.
to me. I appreciate it, and I gave that, and they
So you're
loved it.
passing the
See,
good
you're
on.
just, there you go. I've just felt like that Nancy moment. Like, before she's even gotten it home and digested it, she's given half away. She's like,
Yeah,
thinking,
because
how
it
can
was
I
warm as
pay it
well.
forward?
'Cause you have to eat it while it's
Beautiful.
hot.
Yeah.
And like even I, scoffed it all, but then I cut the big piece for them and I
Yeah.
took it to them and they loved it.
Beautiful.
So yeah.
I love
Beautiful.
But in your cases right now with your your podcast, think in your head who you want to start attracting towards you, and it will happen.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
I love it. Well, if you're one of those people who's out there listening right now, or you want to share it
Yeah.
around, get onto it. It's at livin_podcast on Instagram, and our wonderful guest today at Psychic Fatini.
And if you were a non-believer and now you're on board, send us a DM.
yeah, let us
Be
know.
honest with yourself. Get it out there. Send us
Yeah,
a
get
DM
it
and
out
say,
there.
hey, I've had a lot of people, and what I don't want to happen, and I'm putting this on the record, what
it.
I don't want to happen, and I feel like it happened maybe a couple of times with someone else quite well known that I know. Do not hit up Psychic Fatini and say, I know Nancy or I know Vince.
No, don't do that.
You jump in the queue, mate. You jump in because what's your wait list at the moment?
It's pretty out there.
Yeah.
Pretty out there, yeah.
Yeah. So, like, it's out there because she's very good at what she does. Because I've heard some people that are non-believers have messaged me personally.
Oh, have they?
And said,
Are they testing the waters, are
I've
they?
seen,
Yeah.
I've seen you. You're friends with Psychic Fatini. Do you think? And I'm like, I'm out.
I'm out of
I'm out of this.
I get it all the time, like-
you message directly. It's
100%.
got nothing to do with me because I won't abuse a friendship. I'm sorry, friends, I won't abuse it. But yeah, go through the channels like everyone else does.
That's the way to do it.
But get yourself a reading because they're amazing.
Get it. Fatini, thank you so
Amazing.
much for joining us.
I'm gonna have to
today.
bring my cards next time. Do number 3.
Hey, we'll get you back for number 3. We'll get you back for
Yeah.
number 3.
Oh God, I'm sure Lena and Tony, we can switch off the camera. I'm sure there's cards here somewhere.
I'm
Cafe
sure we
de
can
Roma. Thank you for joining us.
We'll see you next week for an
Thank
audio
you for
episode
having
of
me.
Livin'. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Am I living?